To those of you that don't know, Kerri and I were first teammates to roommates, and we became forever friends. You have been a friend that I'm grateful for to know and pray for. A sister I'm happy to not only grow with, but to share a lot of good and a few bad times with. Frances, although we didn't know each other in college, it was when you entered my friend's life when it was hard for her to smile. And you came through with so much happiness, peace, and respect towards her. And that's when I learned and respected your name. And just when I thought you couldn't get no realer, you guys, Kerri was supposed to be deployed for the second time. And Frances came through and did what nobody else could do. Long story short, we got baby Avery. And that's when I knew I could call you family forever. To the bride and groom, I wish you all nothing but love, passion, peace, and prosperity.
Queen, I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for being my best friend that I share all the tea with. Thank you for being my strength when I couldn't find it in myself. Thank you for being a light when I lost sight of God. Thank you for being a great mother to our beautiful girls. Thank you for helping me and supporting me build a strong foundation in God. Thank you for supporting me as I continue to grow. And thank you for growing with me. But most importantly, thank you for being you. Thank you for being ready to pop off. Thank you for demanding tucked in sheets and vacuum lines. But thank you for being a true ride or die. I told you that I would only leave if I ever got tired of working through it. But today, with these vows under God, I promise you, I will never stop working on it. I promise I will stand in the middle of any storm, hand in hand with you, flat-footed in faith and with God. I will climb any mountain and walk any valley with you. I promise I will be your strength when you cannot find it. I promise to be the best friend I can be. I promise to be the best husband I can be. I promise to be the best father I can be. I promise to continue to lead this family towards God and His work. I promise to be open and honest with you. I promise to continue to grow with you. I promise to show love you always. I will always show you love, even when the love, emotion may not be there. Today we are one. As one, there is no force we can't overcome, and there's no goal we can't achieve. I want to thank God for sending me a piece of what heaven feels like. So here's our next step towards forever. I love you.
I think that you're truly something. Yes, you are. Yes. And you're
Frances, look at what God's done. Look at how far we've come. 8 years ago, I would have never imagined I'd be meeting my husband. A then 20-year-old collegiate athlete with no responsibilities but to simply enjoy life and wake up on time for Saturday practice. I know that God made you specifically for me. You love me with no expectation and no judgment. You accept me for exactly who I am and all that comes with me with no hesitation. You never allow me to settle, and you never allow me to feel sorry for myself. The last few years has been some of the toughest times in our lives, and you've shown me through it all why you're the man I'm meant to love and live this life with. And although the first man I've ever loved is not here today, I know he would have loved you too. The first time you ever met my father, when I couldn't stand to accept the reality, you stood tall for me. You prayed over him, and you never even got to shake his hand to introduce yourself. You were my voice when I could not speak. This is how I know God made you specifically for me. So here today, I vow to walk with you in faith, so that we may continue to stand on a solid foundation, When things get rough, I vow to listen to you and seek understanding rather than to reply. And I promise to show you unconditional love, even when you leave your pants in the middle of the floor after I asked you to put them in the closet. But I love you anyway.
Mr. and Mrs. Garner.
Francis and KERRI, welcome to our family. I honor you deeply and respect you deeply. And as you guys were walking down the aisle today, I just kept thinking in the back of my head some meaningful times in our life when we used to walk down the Lark and I used to teach him about the birds and the bees. And not those birds and the bees. And that's how we spent a lot of our time together in the beginning. I go from there to a conversation me and Francis had a few weeks ago when he says, Dad, people don't necessarily take death in consideration when they're talking about the relationships with each other. So I look at that time frame from when he's a child, I can't help but think that, wow, we came a long way. We came a long way. And in saying that, I know that, KERRI, you're getting someone special. Francis, I know you're getting someone special. So as you go through your life, go through your marriage, grow individually. Whatever it is, positive or negative, that you learn from that and you grow from that, you teach your kids and you stay as one union forever and ever. I love you both. Take care. Congratulations.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chains. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine?